Get ready to match the stars from Solid Gold, Marty Cohen, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, Debralee Scott, McLean's Stevenson, and Edie McClurg as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game. And now, here's the star of Match Game, Gene Rayburn.
Oh, it is a very Christmassy. That's a very Christmassy color.
Yes.
That's a Christmassy color, and so is that.
Yes.
Ho,
You
ho,
look
ho.
like a banker. Can we make a deposit?
Bah, humbug.
I'd rather borrow money.
Makes the deposits.
Gene,
No?
Yes.
if we get any more animal questions, I hope that you won't find this inappropriate, but if Edie does her famous elephant thing,
Yeah.
I am going to be wearing these, okay? 2 out of 5 days, I've gotten totally wet from this.
Yes.
How does this look?
See?
Oh, God.
You really sound like an elephant.
No, I
A
don't.
baby elephant, a small elephant. All right. Let's get Steve Pelsman down here. Come on down here, Steve. Now, in case some of the people weren't tuned in yesterday, would you please briefly relate the salient events of your life to date?
Past or present? I'm $250 richer.
Yeah.
As a vocation, I'm a fisherman and sell fishing equipment. And that's about the size of it. That's the only interesting thing that's
He's
ever
got
happened
two
to me.
little girls.
And I've got 2 little girls.
Right.
Oh, how dare you forget
Yes,
that.
can't
How
forget
quickly
that.
we
Ever
forget
do
our
any-
loved ones under pressure.
And the
Didn't
wife,
he
is
mention
she
his wife
screaming
either?
back there?
I forgot my
And a sister screaming back there, too. Is that your wife out there?
Yes.
Where?
The foxy little blonde.
The Foxy Blonde. Stand up, Foxy Blonde. No, that's his sister.
Well, the real sister or what?
Yeah. All right. Well, you're both cute. Right. Her sister's kind of cute. What's she doing later?
She's married to a meat cutter. So
Oh, she's married to a meat cutter. Oh.
A meat cutter?
Meathead? Oh, a meat.
I'd stay away if I were you.
Yeah, I can't afford to lose any. Well, listen, let's get on with it here, shall we? You won the $250, means the least you'll play for is $2,500. But if you spin that wheel and get lucky, you'll play for $5,000. There it is. Have a go at it, and good luck to you.
Probably stretch for it. Netflix over you, Edie. It's never on.
$2,500. Steve, on the blue dot, if you would, please, facing me. Here we go. Good luck to you. I enjoy being blank. I enjoy being blank. All right, your job is to match Edie. If you do that, you get $2,500. What do you say?
Well, I'm going to have to go along with her personality, so I'm going to say I enjoy being crazy.
I enjoy being crazy. Well, I don't know whether she would say that. Because people, you know, none of us perceive ourselves as being crazy. Now, you don't think you're a dingbat. I think you are. But you don't think you are.
No, I didn't personalize it that much. I went with the first thing that went into my head, hoping you would, too. But I enjoy being a girl.
That was a famous song. Yeah, what was the name of the motion picture?
I enjoy being
No.
An elephant.
Homo sapiens.
Flower drum song? No.
Yes,
It is?
that's where it's from. Yes.
Flower drum song.
I enjoy
Oh, yes, Roger.
being
Yes.
a girl.
All right. Well, Steve,
at
you've got
least I
$250 and one more shot at it in game number 2, so let's get your opponent out here, Kelly Oliver, and go for game number 2 right now. The Flower Drum song was before your time, but it was a very popular song for a long, long while. Now, Kelly, we've talked about Steve, and he's reviewed the important facts of his life to date. Now, let's touch lightly on yours, if you please.
Right, I go to college. I'm a speech communication major, and besides liking antique shops, I like to see old movies.
Now, speech communications major, what are you preparing yourself? to do as a vocation?
Well, we take courses in persuasion, learning how to persuade people, which is something that comes in handy. And so what I'd like to get into is do some type of PR work, get into public relations.
Persuasion. Now. Talk me into something.
Talking into what?
Persuade me into something.
What do you want to be persuaded to do?
I don't know. I have strong resistance. Persuade me.
Persuade you.
I'm all kidding. We're on camera. All
Remember,
right,
you had your
let's have a go.
chance.
Game number 2, final shot here. Kelly, A or B?
B, please.
All right. Timothy said, when I was born, my mother left me in the refrigerator. For years, I thought I was a blank. Too much wine during the dinner break? You've slowed up a little, have you?
No.
Give the woman an answer.
I just don't like that
Bad question. Kelly, when I was born, my mother left me in the refrigerator. For years, I thought I was a blank.
Well, what I want to... I'll say it. A milk bottle.
Really?
A what?
That's not what I was going to say, but I didn't want to say
What were you going to say?
A piece of meat.
All right. Actually, anything
You're 2
that
for
would
2,
be
Kelly.
found in a refrigerator would be okay here. Milk bottle is all right. Piece of meat is okay. What do you say?
Those are both good. A piece of fruit would be good.
Piece of fruit? Have a piece of fruit
Have
already.
a piece of fruit. What's the difference?
Have a piece of
So
fruit.
what's the
It's
matter
very
between
good
those
for
two?
you. Would it hurt me? Wouldn't help.
Shall
What do
I
you
eat some
say?
fruit?
I say, for years, I felt like a pound of rancid hamburger.
Aha. All right. A hamburger there. Charles?
Boy, what a crowd-pleasing answer. I think this is a match. A carton of milk.
A carton of milk. Yeah. All right. Debralee, when I was born, my mother left me in the refrigerator. For years, I thought I was a...
Well, if you were in there for years, a rotten egg.
Uh-huh.
That's a good
That's all right.
How many eggs did you
I took a little time, but it was cute.
Yeah. They understood it finally.
The lovely young lady over there is holding a sign up that says stretch.
That's right. We got a little stretch here.
Well, I could
Can I
use
see
one.
mine?
All right, everybody stand up and stretch.
You know it, boy.
Okay. All right. Now we go to the bottom of the 7th.
That's a very local inside showbiz joke because, of course, that means to take more time.
That's right.
Not stand up and physically stretch as we just did.
Yes. See, I understand that.
An audience
Because
of
you're in
one.
showbiz.
Yeah.
Now we're getting the speed up. Okay. Okay. I think this week now we have covered every group.
We've insulted everyone.
Yes. If there's someone... Think hard now, everybody on the stage. If there's someone we haven't offended, let's try and think of it.
No,
Right.
I don't think we have. No, they're right. We have not hit the Samoans or dead people.
All right.
You also haven't hit me,
Samoans. If we think something anti-Samoan, let's get to it there.
Okay.
You gonna show us your card?
Yes, I certainly am. Okay. I said egg.
Egg. Yeah.
How's that
All right.
for a stretch?
That's a wonderful stretch.
Thank you.
2 minutes for that rotten answer.
Oh, mine was rotten egg.
All right. Edie, what do you say to this?
Well, okay, so like mainly in our house, we didn't like eat things that were like meat, or we didn't eat things that were like, you know, the product of animals, like eggs or milk or anything like that. So mainly we were into things that grew out of the earth and were real healthy for you. So our brains turned into vegetables.
Aha! So there we are. All right. Steve, we're going to have a question for you one of these days. Stand by and hang in there. Right now, we're going to do a little business with America, if you please. Well, friends,
It's a tight game.
as long as over at the bar, I thought I'd have a little belt here.
Wait, no.
That's ginger ale.
It sure is.
Tell that to your mother, Debralee.
I am.
Now, Steve, we have this round one question for you. And here we go. Maurice said, my kid belongs to a weird religious cult. Ah, shut up. I just saw him kneeling in a drugstore worshiping the blanks.
Can I do that?
Charles is doing artwork, Steve, so we'll go on without him. Maurice said, my kid belongs to a weird religious cult. I just saw him kneeling in a drugstore, worshiping the blanks.
Tough one.
Yes, it is.
Yes. The only thing I could come up with was comic books.
Comic books. You find anything in a drugstore? Find that. You'll find that in a drugstore, but I don't think you're going to find it up here.
Steve, ask me if I have any right answers. Ask me.
Do you have any right answers, Marty?
Go fish. Okay. I said worshiping the paperbacks.
Paperbacks? Close to the
that's
comic book.
It's like a comic book.
That's not bad, almost. Very close.
But no cigar. I said worshiping the sunglasses.
All right. Anything in a drugstore here, Chuck?
I get so scared when they call me Chuck.
Sundays.
Sundays at the, at the soda fountain. They look kind of mysterious. Just saw him kneeling in a drugstore worshiping the...
Religious, okay. I said birth control pills.
All right. McLean?
Well, we finally got to the Catholics. Well, for all you Jewish folks out there, here's Preparation H.
Well,
Hey, I resemble that remark.
he's offended two groups in one fell swoop, hasn't he? Yeah. 2 for 1. What do you say?
Well, being rather retentive myself, Preparation
I
8.
see. All right. All right. So there we are at the end of round 1. And the score is 1-0 in Kelly's favor. We go to round 2 here. And Kelly, since you're ahead, you have to go first.
A again, please.
All right. Everyone except Chuck. Danny said, you know your date is really ugly when you find yourself staring into her big green blanks.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay. You're so smart.
Thank you. I guess we're ready. Kelly. Danny said, you know your date is really ugly when you find yourself staring into her big green blanks.
Teeth.
Teeth.
Wait a minute. That's not fair. Teeth is the kind of plural that doesn't have an S. You said blanks.
Yeah, but it doesn't make any difference
But
here.
she didn't say teeth.
But tooth is a singular of
Yeah.
teeth.
Tooth
Teeth is a plural.
That's correct.
And the plural can be indicated, does not necessarily have to be indicated by adding the S in certain words in the English language. And this is one of them. We just add the S there to show you that, you know, we want a plural form of something. That's all.
Being too retentive, Marty.
Yes.
Oh, yeah? Well, she was staring into her big green... I thought this could have been the Hulk's girlfriend. I said big green boobs. I don't know.
I want to see those sometime. Yes, ma'am?
I guess, honey, don't know about cactus and cacti and all that. Well, okay, now we've got it. We've got your S here, hon, but it's a match all the same. Your big green choppers.
Choppers.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. You don't play? You really ugly when you find yourself staring into her big green blanks.
Teethuses.
Teeth.
Which is the same. I asked the same question. That's
Yeah.
stupid.
Oh, you asked
We're on
first.
the same wavelength.
Right. McLean.
I said your big green teeth.
You look just like Mortimer Snerd.
Thank you. I used to date a girl that had one great big green tooth.
What broke it up?
Juji fruits.
Crazy time.
I once ripped the braces off my teeth with juji fruits.
Yeah, they can be vicious.
Yes, and I was 23 at the time.
You mean you're not 23 now?
I was really doing well. We were almost through with the week. I'll be all right.
Yes.
Yes. Big green hot.
Yeah. All right, you got 5.
I keep trying to go this way.
Now, Steve, you need 5 to tie, 6 to win.
Lots of luck.
Dumb
Okay.
Dora is so dumb. Once you spend all day trying to thread a blank needle.
Does neatness count?
Neatness does not count. Spelling doesn't count. Don't worry about spelling. We'll
Let
figure
all
it
of
out.
America know that you're stupid.
A lot of people can't spell, and they're not stupid.
They just can't spell.
Fanny Flagg can't
They
spell,
have
and she wrote a
dyslexia.
novel that was published and had a great big sale. Fanny Flagg.
You're just ignorant.
No, they have dyslexia very often.
Are you ready, Miss Edie?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Dumb Dora is so dumb, Steve. Once you spend all day trying to thread a blank needle.
I thought of 2, but one kind of sticks out, if you get my drift. How about a pine needle?
Pine needle is good. Pine needle is excellent, isn't it?
Excellent Midwestern responses. I couldn't sit down for a week after this answer.
Hypodermic needle. All right, you got to match everybody else. Show us your hypodermic needle or pine
I
needle.
said darning. Remember those
A darning needle, yes. All right, that means Kelly wins the game. What do you have down here? Pine needle, hypodermic, and pine. All right, come on down, Kelly. And, right there. How much money? $250 is what he won. Congratulations, Steve Pelsma, professional fisherman. Here's a little message for you. Hello there, honey. How are you?
Here again, the star of our show, Gene Rayburn.
Okay, here we go. With Kelly Oliver, she's going to have a go at the big money super match here where she could win over $10,000. All right, we polled the studio audience, Kelly, and we said, write down your best answer to this. Cottage blank. Cottage blank.
Since Debralee looks so energetic, I'll call on her.
Cottage cheese.
All right, there's one.
Charles?
Cottage for 2.
A cottage for 2.
Cottage for 2.
McLean?
Well, it's a real old Mel Torme song, but it's Cottage for Sale.
Cottage for sale. It is an old song, but it was very popular in its day. All right, so you have cottage for sale, cottage for 2, and cottage cheese. You want one of those or one of your own?
I'm going to go with Debralee and say cottage cheese.
All right. Let's see if we've got cottage cheese up here somewhere. Let's go down the bottom, reveal a $100 response. Cottage rolls, all right?
That's overweight they're talking about.
That's right. The next one reads, cottage by the sea.
What was wrong with that?
All right,
group?
here we go. The last chance for cottage cheese. Go. Yeah! Very good. Now, you've got $500. That means the least you'll play for is 10 times that amount, or $5,000. However, you could make it $10,000 if you get a lucky spin of the wheel. Step right up there and have a go at it. I think it's a good omen.
Cottage cheese
Really
for me
good omen.
again.
Yeah, she gave you the cottage cheese. Maybe she'll give you something else
Oh,
here.
please, oh, please. Okay. I'm ready.
All right. Blank Donahue. No help for the audience, please. Okay, your job is to match her. If you do that, you get $5,000. What do you say?
Phil. Donahue.
All right. Her answer is Phil Donahue. Phil.
Is that the one married to,
What's her name?
Marlo or whatever?
Marlo, yeah.
Phil?
$5,500. Congratulations to you, my dear. $5,500 for Kelly Oliver. And now this for you. We've had a wonderful time here this week. I thank all the stars.
Thank you.
This is Marty Cohen's first week on the show, and I thought he was wonderful. They think you're wonderful, too. And as usual, you were wonderful, too.
Thank you.
Bye.
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 I'm Gene Rayburn. Join us next time for the match game. Thank you. Bye.
Today's contestants will also receive This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. The program was edited for broadcast.